befinden sich im Zuhörermodus.
Hello everybody, welcome to our webinar for the Central Eastern European market. Do you want to be number one? Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be a VIP or a Hollywood star? Then join the Lobsters. Welcome to our webinar for Central Eastern European markets. It's our goal today to share with you the specifics about the market, the opportunities you have, and we have put a lot of know-how over the last years into this and would like to share it with you. And I would like to introduce Roman to you. Come here. Roman, he is the specialist for the Central Eastern European.
Hi guys.
Hey, for the Central European markets. He's the man who has all the contacts together with our company, and we want to share our know-how with you today. So I think we should start.
We should start.
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Wonderful. All right, let's go. So the gentleman you see here is Vladimir Klitschko. He is, as you know, a world champion in boxing, and he is also a hotel owner. He owns the 11 Mirrors in Kiev, in the Ukraine, a big role model of us, because he is somebody who really shares his knowledge, his passion, his energy, and we love to work with him and for him and his team. So I mentioned a few couple of values just now. Be number one, because we are number one luxury travel show. Be a champion, like Vladimir, because we are what we share. Our goal is to share with you our network, our community, our knowledge to help you to be successful for your property or your product as such. VIP, because we also take care of you when you travel with us, when you come to our events. And last but not least, a Hollywood star, because we have one event concept that we will share that is based on, it's called Film Festival, it's based on Hollywood movies. So let's move on and tell you what we're gonna do today. So first of all, our little agenda for today. The webinar is gonna take about 30 minutes. We're gonna talk a little bit about Lobster and why we are credible of doing these events professionally and absolutely top-notch. The Central Eastern European markets, facts and figures, and potential. Our events and formats, of course, Loop, and your return on investment and my team. So this is Lobster, the Lobster universe, I would say. And this means that Lobster is surrounded by some great, I have some voice in here. So the mic's closed, sorry. That means that the Lobster universe is surrounded by some activities. And like the Lobster Collection, which is a representation company, Little Lobster, which is for the small privately owned hotels. Sorry again. There's some noise in here. We got some micro open. Okay, I'll continue and I'll just ignore it. Try to ignore it. Sorry. The next one is the communications and the PR, where we're also very strong. Our Lobster events, where we can do events for various companies or destinations. We just did something, for example, for New Zealand, for the deluxe properties. And of course, Loop. Then we have 14 specialized service options that you can book as well if you want to do dedicated sales trip, a fam trip, social media campaigns, a media lunch, webinars, podcasts, everything in that sense. So let's move on and let's talk about Central Eastern European countries. And what's typical about them, what is their potential and their value? First of all, the people are absolutely wonderful. I am myself from Austria, so I was born very close to the border of Czech Republic, etc. So these countries have always been very familiar to me. And so the people, I know them well and I love them dearly because they are the most chilled out Europeans that there are, less stressed out than any other Europeans. They have a rich culture and historical significance. People are famous for their hospitality. So if you make them as friends, they will always be your friends. You focus on families and traditions and connecting to their own history. And when it comes to the travel trade, There's no difference between a travel agency and a tour operator. So 90% of the agencies are both, which is amazing. No other European country has that. And it makes it easy. It's a very good big USP. And of course, they're also very DMC driven market. A big number of bookings is placed via DMCs. Well, offline, I'm mentioning this because we're talking so much about online today and online, but we all know that the most important factor for success in the B2B marketing is the personal contact and the trust. So people buy from people. We know that, especially in the luxury segment. This is a very important thing because we have to be perfect what we deliver in the entire buying chain from us to you to the agents, etc. So how do we create our personal contacts for you that we share with you? We love our agencies. We see them every day, every month, every week. We're here for them 24/7. We are a neutral platform, which means that we work with the best. And at the end of the day, we don't care how they book as long as they book and have potential. We work with lots of live communication and emotions. We bring people together that can become friends and profit from each other. And we create emotional events that stay in your head, but also more important in your heart. So the results are given, and that's what we really do on a daily basis so that you can come in once or twice a year excuse me, to our events and then be successful there. Now we want to talk about facts and figures, and I would like to hand over to Roman, which has some amazing stats for you and on potential of the market.
Thank you so much, Astrid. So good afternoon also from my side. My name is Roman Bieger. I'm heading the Department of Central and Eastern Europe at our company, at Lobster Experience. So first of all, Lobster Experience has been working since more than 15 years in the market, and we built a great relationship in every single land in every single country you can see on that map. So this is I would like to start with this map to explain you first of all. Here we speak about Central and Eastern Europe. What do we mean under Central and Eastern Europe? So we are covering 15 countries. We have 6 large markets like Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. Then we have 2 smaller markets, but still with great quality, like Slovenia and Macedonia. And we have 2 beautiful blocks. So the Baltic states, which are Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, and the Balkan states. So Serbia, Bosnia, Croatia, and Montenegro. So if we speak about Central and Eastern Europe, we mean these countries. And I'm delighted to be your direct contact for this part of the world. And why to invest in Central and Eastern Europe? First of all, one reason for the performance of the market, which is great, is the rapidly growing economy in the market. So you can imagine we have today approximately 120,000 millionaires living in Central and Eastern Europe, and in year 2020 we will have 300,000 millionaires, which is an incredible number of rich people living there, and therefore the number of outbound trips is growing. And according to World Tourism Organization, Central and Eastern Europe is expected to grow faster than Western Europe. So we have a dynamic as 4% in a year in Central and Eastern Europe. And by the way, did you know 4 of the top 5 countries in the European Union with the highest annual growth rates in trips are located in Central and Eastern Europe? So therefore, according to World Tourism Organization, Central and Eastern Europe is the fastest growing market worldwide, as for today and as for over the couple of last years. And the next example of the performance in the Central and Eastern Europe will be also the number of the top travel agencies which are selling luxury. So year 2014, we had like 2,700 top travel agencies selling luxury. So today, in 2018, the number is 5,000 top travel agencies. You can imagine the dynamic of the growth in the Central and Eastern Europe. So, and the last but not least, strong growth in international aviation capacity. So CE countries are located just in the middle, just in the heart of the Europe. So we are close to the major airline hubs like Dubai, like Frankfurt, and like London. And therefore, the countries are directly connected to long-haul exotic destinations, as well as to the short-haul destinations through premium airlines like Emirates, like Etihad, like Qatar Airways, or even like Lufthansa Group. So I would like to show you also this slide where you can see a set of our the most valued partners right now. So these partners are coming with us on a regular basis to Central and Eastern Europe, attending in our events, and have also a good piece of the CE Business Europe, CE business cake. So if you would like to be on this slide, if you would like to have a great business, to grow the business from Central and Eastern Europe, please attending our event, please sign up, and please put us to the test. So experience the potential of the market together with us. And I would like to introduce to you our next two partners and to give them a word. And we will start with Hummingbird Travel. So Hummingbird Travel, this is their DMC for the Indian Ocean. So these guys are Virtuoso preferred partners and also Traveler-made DMC partner. And Hummingbird will be represented today by Mr. Thomas Koshrain. So Thomas, we will activate your microphone right now. Just a second. Thomas, you're activated. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Thomas. So the stage is yours, please.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Roman. Hello, I'm Thomas from Hummingbird Travel, and I'm representing Hummingbird. We're a DMC, and we're a specialist in 4 destinations, Indian Ocean specialist, selling the Maldives, Mauritius, Seychelles, and Sri Lanka. The company motto is the Indian Ocean made easy. And our job is to make it as easy as possible for you to sell those 4 destinations. How we do that is threefold. Firstly, we have expert knowledge on the region. So we know all the different resorts, all the different properties, the different types of excursions, everything about the region we know really, really well. We've been based in the Indian Ocean for over 30 years, so we've got a wealth of experience. We've got offices in London, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. Easily contactable, a very responsive reservations team, again with excellent knowledge. So we can guide you and help you find the right property for your clients with our expertise and our impartial advice. Secondly, we have really strong rates, very competitive rates, discounted by 20 to 25%. So it's like having it's a DMC rate, and for you, if you're using Hummingbird, it'll be like having a direct contract with the resort. So we can make you very, very competitive. We can give you all the best knowledge and information and help you win those bookings from your clients. Lastly, we're actually also on the ground. So when your clients arrive into the destination, they'll be met by our ground handling team and taken through to their transfer and onto their hotel. So from the moment your clients arrive in the country to the moment they leave, they'll be looked after by Hummingbird. So if there's any problems, like a missed flight or a lost luggage, or if they want to change resorts or add on some more excursions or activities, then we've got people on the ground who can make a difference and can help. We've got our own online booking engine that we built ourselves. It's very easy to use. I'd be very happy if you're interested to send you a login where you can check our rates, availability, and make bookings online. And of course, that's a really nice accompaniment to our excellent reservations team based here in London and also in Maldives and Sri Lanka. So please use us and ask any questions and use our knowledge and expertise to help you, again, find the right resort and get the best price for your clients. We only work business to business, so we're quite specialist. We do not sell to the general public, just business to business, just to tour operators. So hopefully we can help you with the Indian Ocean. And if you have any questions, please do get in touch after this webinar. Thank you very much, Roman.
Thank you, Thomas. Thomas, last question. You're attending probably all of our events in Central and Eastern Europe. Can you share a little bit, so to provide our guest today with with an experience with us in Central and Eastern Europe and
yeah.
So in Central and Eastern Europe?
we've been working with Lobster for a couple of years now, mainly instigated by my colleague Eva, who's from Bulgaria, and she has a bit more knowledge on the Central Eastern European market, and she was really the driving force for us to link up with Lobster. And since then, we've had some really good business. We've seen some really good growth from Central and Eastern Europe, which we wouldn't have been able to tap into without the help of Lobster. So it's been really beneficial for us. And we've really been taking part in the hosted dinners. We're going out next week to Hungary, and then Czech Republic, and then Poland, and then again doing a similar trip here in I think December. So these trips have been really good. They've given us access to really good agents and operators who book Indian Ocean, and we've made connections and done some really worthwhile networking and seen some booking figures as a result. So for us, it's been definitely worthwhile, and we look forward to doing many more things with Lobster.
Great, Thomas. Thank you so much for your comments and for your feedback. So see you next week in Budapest.
See you in Budapest.
See you in Budapest, Thomas. So now we have one highlight more for you right now. I mean, Four Seasons. So Four Seasons, you know, probably all of you know Four Seasons, which is one of the most luxurious hotel chains in the world. And we are delighted to welcome today Corinna Müller, which is going to represent Four Seasons for you. So Corinna, we are going to activate your microphone right now. Corinna, you activated. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Corinna. So the stage is yours, please.
Thank you so much. Let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Corinna. I'm based at the Frankfurt Worldwide Sales Office, and I'm taking care of the leisure and corporate market on behalf of Four Seasons for the countries in Central Europe, which means everything between Amsterdam and Istanbul. Today I have the pleasure and the opportunity to speak a bit about my recent experience that I have had with Lobster. I've attended the Loop Light that happened 3 months ago. I've went to Prague and Warsaw. Prague has been a city where I have been many, many times before. Warsaw was a first-time experience for myself. I truly enjoyed the organization done by the guys at Lobster, especially by Roman. It was well organized from the beginning in early January throughout the full stay of a 3 days trip. The locations were great, the food was great, and I loved the setup of the speed dating that we have had throughout the evening. The clients were really, really great. There was a good diversity of clients, and almost everyone had potential for Four Seasons. So this has been a really effective evening for me. My objective before traveling to those two cities were to meet with new ones and to meet with well-known ones. And Lobster has done or has invited the right ones for those events, for those evenings, and ensured that my objective was fulfilled. As an outcome, Four Seasons, and unlike every other hotel chain in the world, everyone is looking into the famous ROI. Astrid mentioned it before. They are booking through all channels, tour operators, directly, DMCs, and this is continued to happening. But I truly enjoy, and I'm seeing the ROI already 3 months after my trip, that the agents whom I met through those evenings, contacting me, letting me know about their future bookings with Four Seasons, and this is exactly what I have expected, and it was a great event. Thank you, Roman.
Corinna, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your kind feedback. Thank you. And now we are going to proceed our presentation, our webinar, and Astrid is going to go with you through our event concept in Central and Eastern Europe. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Corinna. Thank you, Tom. Fantastic. Now we're going to move on and present our event concept to you. It is going to happen in 2019. We have sat together a long time to provide you with the best concepts and absolutely return on investment. That's important. So first of all, we have Loop, the original one since 2014. We have the Loop lights, and then we have for the Central Eastern market as third concept, the Loop Light Film Festival. So I'm going to introduce these three formats to you, and would like to start with fantastic news, because we are bringing our really meanwhile famous, very established Loop Luxury on Our Planet concept to Prague. The first time in June next year, June 2 to 5. And we will invite all the luxury buyers from the 14 Central Eastern European countries that Roman has just explained to you in detail to Prague to see you guys. So 3.5 days together, day and night. And you know, our USP of Loop is really the concept and the stand building. Here you see actually one of the Loop platforms, and they have 10 pieces of cake, I call them each, where you have a fantastic peace and quiet zone to do concentrated one-to-one meetings. Many event concepts only do tabletop, so it's noisy, people walk around and disturb you all the time. We decided, because obviously we're in the luxury segment, we decided to do this properly. So you have 62 guaranteed appointments, 2 evening events, and of course 3.5 days fantastic networking. All the buyers are super excited already in the Central Eastern European market that we are coming, and they can't wait that we're coming over to spend this time with us. As I told you, they're super interested and very warm-hearted. So let us, the concept is really a one-stop shop, because you come in and you see them all. The best of the best. You can imagine how long you have to travel to see all of these guys throughout the countries, and how much time and money this would cost you. Our Loop Light concept is a concept where we travel from city to city. You can pick and choose every date and every city here on the list. And so you don't have to do Prague and Bratislava together. You can do only Prague or Bratislava or Warsaw. And the concept is that we have 10 partners each that are together, and they will meet 30 top agents in the respective city. It's a quality speed dating format where the agents sit at a table and you as partners, we rotate table per table and present to them and meet up with them. It's a very great concept with good results, because it's really entertaining. It's a lot of diversifying also for the agents. And I want to tell you the price of one evening. It's 1,600 euros, so excellent value for money for most of our luxury properties or partners. That's half a room night or 1 room night. So that's really a great return on investment. And then we have our film festivals, and that's we are also doing them in Germany, by the way, but also in Warsaw and Bucharest next year. A fantastic concept that does not exist in the world. We have done it in Germany already, and it's really based on infotainment. So how does it work? Every attendee, a hotel or a supplier, would do a 2-minute video, and I would like to give you produce a 2-minute video. I would like to give you an example on our winner of last year, which was Login Island Hotels and Resorts in Croatia. They have chosen the film Castaway, and their storybook was just really out of this world. We had all fantastic videos. But this one was voted as #1, and they based their story on the movie Castaway. As you know, Castaway, Tom Hanks strands on an island after a plane crash, and with the little things he had left, he tried to survive, and there was even a volleyball that was left over and became his real silent friend. He called him Wilson. So without Wilson, he would have probably become completely crazy and wouldn't have survived. After he escaped on a float, at one stage he had to take a decision to save his life was to stay with Wilson in the open ocean, and they would probably both have died then. So he decided to let Wilson go. And in the movie, everything is around, obviously, Tom Hanks, what happens to him after he floats in, separated from Wilson. In our movie, At Login, it's all about Wilson. So actually what happens is the spa manager finds the Wilson coming from the ocean and landing on Login Island Beach. She picks him up, the spa manager. First of all, she gives him a spa treatment. He starts enjoying it. You can see him lying here ordering room service, and the story is just amazing. And he ends up at the pool with a party and falling in love with another volleyball. And amazing story. People were just really really happy about it. And so we really have, as you can see here, a cinema scenery with popcorn machines, and the agents sit there, and at the end they vote the best Golden Lobster movie. And as I said, this was won by Login Hotels and Resorts, and this is Dunya, and she got the Golden Lobster, and it's like a real, like the Oscars in Los Angeles. An amazing concept, and the cool thing and the USP is definitely that your product will stay in the head of the people forever and ever and ever. They will never forget it. You build the bridge, and it's an emotional bridge. And you know how it is. These are the best ones. We have all our events now, just as of today, on our website. This is launched today, the summary and the information on all our events that we do, loop-luxury-fair.com. So you're going to be the first ones to see it, so we are very proud to share this with you. I also want to introduce our fantastic team, of course, that make it happen. We are as passionate as you are as our clients, and again, our aim is to make a difference for you in the market. And I think that the Central Eastern European markets are definitely the ones to concentrate on, because where else can you get quicker results as in those markets? This is my team, your first point of contact when it comes to events. We can consult you, we can help you if you have questions of anything, and we are here for you. And now, last but not least, you have the opportunity to also ask some questions here. And if you want to do that, please raise your hand in the panel, and then we can open up your mic and you could ask us a question. So let's see. And by the way, we got an absolute amazing attendance here from all over the world, from Greece, from Sri Lanka, from Maldives, from, my gosh, a lot of wonderful colleagues calling in here. Anybody asking a question? No. Okay. Well, anyway, you got our contact details, guys. I would like to say a big... Oh, there is a question. Where? Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, we wanted to say goodbye personally, that's for sure. We thank you for your attention. Please do let us know if you have questions. Stay healthy, stay happy. We send you lots of love from Frankfurt, from Lobster. Thank you for staying with us, for being loyal, and wish you all the best.
Good luck.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.